Joash repaired the temple. 2 Chronicles 24. King Joash loved God. He did what God pleased. He wanted his people do what God pleased. He wanted his people come to God's temple often. God's temple was not in good shape. People didn't take good care of the temple. I have to repair the house of God. King Joash made up his mind to repair it. I need money to do it. Make a big box to collect offerings and put it outside the temple, King Joash commanded. People were happy to help repair the temple. They brought offerings. When the box was full, King's servants took the offerings out and put the box back. King Joash collected a lot of money to repair the temple. King Joash gave the money to the workers. He hired masons and carpenters. He hired workers for metal work. They worked very hard. They repaired the temple very well. They rebuilt the temple of God according to its original design. They made things for God's temple with the rest of the money. The temple became a worship place. The temple became a happy place. Building a new wall. Nehemiah was a servant of a Persian king. One day, Nehemiah heard some sad news at the palace. The wall of Jerusalem was broken down. The gates of Jerusalem were burned. Nehemiah cried several days. He prayed without eating anything. The king asked Nehemiah, "Why are you so sad?" Nehemiah answered, "The temple of God in my country is ruined. The gates of the city are burned with fire." The king liked Nehemiah. The king was worried. He asked Nehemiah, "What do you want me to do for you?" Nehemiah answered, "Send me home. Please allow me to rebuild the wall." "You may go. Rebuild the wall." "I will give whatever you want," said the king. The king gave Nehemiah blocks to build the wall. He took the blocks and returned home. Nehemiah met helpers. They began to rebuild the wall. Some people didn't want to rebuild the wall. Sanballat and Tobiah were very angry at the idea. They laughed at the people of Israel. They tried to hurt Nehemiah. They tried to hurt the helpers of Nehemiah. They didn't want to rebuild the wall. God helped Nehemiah build the wall. God helped Nehemiah put up the gates of the city. Nehemiah did what God wanted him to do. It was not easy to rebuild the wall. They rebuilt the wall with God's help. The friends of Nehemiah came to see the wall. They thanked God for helping Nehemiah. They thanked God for making Nehemiah rebuild the wall.